The answer to life's great mysteries. That man is Negrodamus.
You said.
Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions.
Fair use is a legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression. Fair use is a legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright-protected works in certain circumstances. Section 107 of the Copyright Act provides the statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of uses, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research, as examples of activities that may qualify as fair use. Section 107 calls for consideration of the following four factors in evaluating a question of fair use: amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. Under this factor, courts look at both the quantity and quality of the copyrighted material that was used. If the use includes a large portion of the copyrighted work, fair use is less likely to be found. If the use employs only a small amount of copyright,
How you guys doing? Turn the music down. Oh, Max Tax. Oh, Max Tax, thank you so much. I appreciate you. The music off there. Yo! Thank you very much, Max Tax. I do appreciate that. Hold on, let me get this. Let me get my audio situated. All right, so hopefully that will be a little bit better. Doesn't look right, but hopefully that'll be a little bit better. This stuff is going into the van. So all this stuff is gonna go back in the van. So the pack out stuff is gonna go on the wall like it's supposed to. All the other accoutrements. Yeah, I got other shelves. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We are here. Kind of got the still consolidating stuff. As you can see, I got this stuff here. I got the warehouse. I got the other storage downtown Houston. Life is life. How's the sound? Can you guys hear me okay? Let me see. Can you hear me? Who we got here? I'm not even going to try to pronounce whatever the hell your name is 2.0, but welcome. Yo, Bumba Clots. Yo, uh, hold on 1 second.
Bumper clot. Bumper clot. Bumper clot. Lord have mercy. Bumper clot. Blood clot.
My wife is in Jamaica with her family right now. She goes down for Easter every year. I think her uncle. Well, no, her uncle does a concert or something in June, I believe. Yo, so what we got? What we got? The content, the ideas you've sparked. Oh, the content and the ideas you have sparked have been priceless. Well, thank you very, very much. And yes, he does. He does get it. Max Tax. Yo, this is your busy time. Yo, coming down. Almost, you know what, you got 10 days, less than 10 days now. And I know this looks like beer, but this is actually syrup that I buy from Restaurant Depot. Syrup that I buy from Restaurant Depot. Hell, the stuff I got in here come from Restaurant Depot. What other stuff at? Yo, okay, so I got one. This does. This is a Restaurant Depot line. This is a Restaurant Depot brand. Skyline Professional. So Restaurant Depot, they have all kind of cleaning supplies for restaurants. They have the packaging and all that other good stuff. But for us, I told you guys before, get an account set up with Restaurant Depot because they have all the faucets and sinks, all the gaskets. They have the food safe lubricant in spray and in gel form. Whenever I do run out of detergent, I got the choice of Gordon's, Restaurant Depot. Cisco is too high. Cisco to go. This same amount is like $30 at Restaurant Depot. From Cisco to go, it's $166. So, but yeah, all that stuff is going to change. They only have a commercial account. That's all you can get. They don't. As long as you are a business, you bring your tax resale ID. You fill out your account with your tax resale. You know what? I'm gonna try to clean this. I'm trying to clean that lens. You go ahead and fill out your account with your tax resale, and that's it. You know, they're going to ask you a couple questions like, what do you plan on buying? And so I had to explain to them. See if that helped. Oh, that did help. Huh. I had to explain to them, I thought it was the environment, that I start up ice machines and things like that. Oh, that's another thing I buy. I have the ice cream mix. So they sell that. So I buy the ice cream mix to test the machines with, to get the customers going. They have it in powder form only, not in the liquid dairy mix. They got, like I said, the detergent for the dishwashers. They got soap for washers, powder soap though. You got your detergent and sanitizer. For your dispensers. I also install and do contracts with that. They not only do they sell the dispensers, I've never bought any from them, but they sell the dispensers, but they sell the liquid for it as well. this mounting brackets, all brand new kits. I don't think I've ever seen the dispensers to set up the sinks, the 3 compartment sinks, but they got just about everything else. A number of what else? Oh yeah. Like I was saying before, a number of other parts for the 3 compartment sink, gaskets for 3 compartment sinks. The health department hits my customers up on that all the time. When you have a 3 compartment sink, you're supposed to close the valve, and it's supposed to retain water. So then it fills up with either sanitizer or detergent in that basin. And when it leaks by, the health department hits them, and so you get all those gaskets and stuff like that from Restaurant Depot. It's just, they carry all that kind of stuff, and Gordon's does not. And I have the star of the show over here. I'll show that to you guys later. Let me turn this music down even further, because I think it might be drowning me out. So no one else. You can ask your questions. You can put up your comments. We can address your concerns. I do believe there were some concerns and questions and comments from the last live stream. And some of those were that you guys did want to see more business. You did want me to get back to more business. How do you acquire clients? How the marketing works with that, more of the business side. And I was droning on about that, about how it's going to be catered to or tailored to the type of clientele that you're looking for. So we'll dive into that in the future. Kicking cords and wires and stuff like that. I actually got I got lighting and monitors and where's the damn? Here it is. Monitors and stuff all over the place. It's just everything is everywhere. Everywhere. Cords. Part of this process that I'm going through with moving. Let me move this. Probably gonna have to order. And thank you guys for your donations. Thank you for the donations. Probably gonna have to set up some kind of like a Sony camera or something like that to do it. I'm not gonna be able to rely on the camera from the MacBook Pro much further. It is what it is. But I do want to thank you all
being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the freaking show. Welcome back to the show. So of course that stuff is going to be gone in due time, because the wife is currently pissed. I still got like a fridge from the old house over here. That's going to go in. The fridge that's here is going out. To think that I'm concerned about selling a damn appliance. Ain't that crazy? I'm like, damn, what am I going to do with this thing? I gotta sell it. Restaurant Depot. Cisco, and it's not spelled Cisco like the networking giant. It's spelled Cisco with the S. Cisco. Cisco is like Granger, last resort. No. So that's what a lot of the confusion is about. Yo, First Class Services, what's up? Let me help you clear up some stuff. Let me hold some of my babies. Cisco, you can only have Cisco if you have a restaurant. You can only have Cisco if you're able to receive your orders. If there's somebody that receives orders, or you got to get them the key. You have to be able to receive a certain amount of product. If you are not able to receive that certain amount of product, you do not qualify for Cisco. Your prices will be sky high. Ooh. All right. I got my wonderful, wonderful compressor collection over here. All brand new. Quite beautiful, would you not agree? Copeland. Turns out I've been babysitting and coddling about 30, 40 brand new compressors. So I got to get my act together. See, they still virgin, never been touched. This is it. I'm telling you, this is it. So I'm going to categorize all of these. I've been cracking them up. Cracking them out of the box. Oh, yeah. The Copelands, the Emersons, the collection is vast. They all over the place. Let me show you some more. I think, what was that? Yeah, that was 404. Because I thought I was done with my collection. Oh, yeah. I thought I was done with my collection. When I cracked up those boxes in the warehouse, I cracked those open. So, got even more. Some of the tags. So I need to cross-reference some of these. Like this was for Blue Air units. So some, and I'll show you in a minute, you'll recognize the setup. What was this? Oh, Embrico. R290. We'll look and see just how much money that is tied up. That's today's money. That's probably going to be about a good 1,500, 1,800, if not more. Just here sitting around in the damn garage. So 600. Yeah, do I have 600 around here? R290 and all that other stuff. Here's one. Recognize one of these. Let's see if you recognize where these go to. Who uses these plugs? Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, these, this one is for True. Got some of the tags over there on the back side. Yeah, so this is a failure to organize. What is this? This is a, like I said, all these are brand new. I scrapped somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 compressors over the last month and a half. That was not fun. That was not fun. Those were not new compressors, though. And how's the sound? How are we doing on? So this is one. Oh, it's a 290. It's R290. So all brand new. I think this is going to go into one of my I'm looking back in the corner like I'm at my other place. For so many years, I had this Hoshizaki. And this is the compressor that's going to go in that Hoshizaki. Oh, I got the brand new evaporator. I got the new compressor. Controllers are still good. Controllers are expensive as hell now. They used to be $200. Now they're like, I think they're like $500 for those damn things. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know which number exactly that is. We can get into that in a little bit. But I am going to categorize those compressors. And thank you, Brother Frank, for letting everybody know to support the show. Thank you. Cash App is $ Mike P. Reed. And Max Tax has this question. What percentage of your business is derived from Restaurant Depot? I don't understand. Restaurant Depot is just my support. 0% of my business is derived from Restaurant Depot. Restaurant Depot for me is a supplier, no different than Home Depot, no different than Lowe's, no different than All Points, no different than Partstown, no different than Ace Hardware. So certain gaskets I'm going to need, they're not going to be at Home Depot and Lowe's. Those specific gaskets, and I wish I had one, not the gasket, but the sink part it goes to. Wish I had one to show you right here. Once again, I don't have this kind of stuff here because the wife would kill me. But like I said, the studio is mobile. So I will be bringing it. So I have lighting. I've always had this. I've had this set up for the last like 2-3 years almost. I just never used it. I just never put everything together. Crazy, right? So with my EcoFlow, the Delta 2, I can power my studio. I can power a studio no matter where I go. I am now officially on Starlink, mainline in Starlink. So I need the Starlink Mini. I'm coming to you live using the standard Starlink, the regular Starlink, and I am just going to go ahead and get the Starlink Mini. It's going to make things a whole lot smoother for me to do my invoices and whatnot, and then I'll also do I'll be able to go live when I stop. Not necessarily when I'm on the go, when I stop. So it makes it a lot easier for me to do my invoices, connect up with the printer, print out a paper invoice, whatever, if I have to have one. And usually if I'm going to do Pizza Hut, they have to sign the form. If I do like First Watch, they got to sign a form. If I do Dutch Bros, the manager has to sign. The manager has to sign a form. So on those, I need them to. I need to print out a form on those, so that then I can just go ahead and get my little Star Trek on and do this and send it to the printer, and that makes it a whole lot easier. Makes things a whole lot easier. Yeah, I haven't had the Starlink that long, but all of my security is run on it. My security cameras, the lock, thermostat, everything is on is on the Starlink. I like it. I mean, like I said, I'm broadcasting to you now. A couple years back, it was going to be iffy. But now there's enough units in the constellation. There's enough units in the constellation where we don't have to worry about the rate and the low latency rate and all that other stuff. Good. We're good. Really good. Video chat. My daughter does nothing but use the phone all day. All the TVs. I don't have Comcast or anything like that anymore. I don't have any boxes. Everything is all Roku. I know they got that lawsuit thing going on, but everything is now all Roku because all the wife does is watch Netflix and Amazon. My daughter watches all the stuff all the teenage stuff, whatever Nickelodeon shows, all the Viacom stuff, Paramount. That's what she watches. All the Paramount stuff. I watch my YouTube, Amazon, Netflix, HBO, and whatever the hell they're calling it now. I don't know if they're calling it Max or whatever. So all of that is just used through the TVs, and all of that is all going through Star Linkage. Gunmetal Gray. Well, Gunmetal Guy, my bad. So yeah, everything. I'm okay with it. Everything is cool. And as I'm looking at the other screen. I don't have a convenient place to put this because I still haven't gotten stuff out, like still haven't got stuff situated. Like some stuff is gonna go out and get thrown away. Some stuff is gonna get kept. So things are like in limbo right now. So you have to excuse me. So I'm looking over instead of having the monitor. Let me see if I can show it to you. So I got my monitor like over on the side, and I keep looking over at it. Yeah, it's all whited out. You can't really see what I'm looking at. There we go. So I'm controlling it while I'm talking to you guys. So that's what I'm doing. So it might seem a little odd, my movements, but I got stuff everywhere. So what do we got going on here? Max Tax says, would you consider subcontracting some of your work out? That is a negatory. You don't sub out your work. That's the weirdest thing to me. You don't subcontract out your work. You just hire people. You just hire them. These are your clients. And I was just explaining this to someone. Who the hell was I? Oh, that was today. I'm like, I take care of the same clients over and over and over again. And you do not send somebody else to your client. You just don't do it. I got a fun story. I had, when I was hurt, I had to send people out on my behalf. And some were my employees, others were not. And of course, the ones that you subcontract out, what did they do? Oh, hey man, I'm gonna go back on over there and I'm gonna check on my work and see if they're good because I do good work and blah, blah, blah. It's like, hey, motherfucker, why you keep going back over to my goddamn client? No, don't do that. Don't do that. But that's what happens when you subcontract out. You hire people and you fire people. And those people, if you want to supply your clients with a cell phone and a number and then take the phone back, those numbers should belong to you. But if you subcontract out work, now your clientele is going out there and they're possibly meeting people that are giving them their number and they're telling them, oh, well, if you can't get a hold of them, can't get a hold of Mike, You can always call me directly. Here's my number in case you need me. No. Like I said, we take care of the same customers over and over again. I'm taking care of the same customers for a decade. I just showed, if you looked at the live that I did with the Hoshizaki ice machine, I've been going out there since like 2017, 2018. I've been going out there to that customer since 2018. This is not that kind of a business. If you have more work, you hire people. And it's just hiring trustworthy people is the problem. Yeah, they try to poach. Everybody tries to poach. Well, I don't have any pros to subcontract it. I don't have any pros. You don't control LED handyman, what's happening? You don't control a subcontractor. And I'm doing my woosah. I'm out in the garage with the rug. The wife wanted all new floor rugs and shit. So I'm out here barefoot doing my ching, rum num yokio and all that bullshit. Oh, that's the light that's giving me that. Sorry about that. There's a light up there. That's what's giving us that streak. Also, as I'm coming to you live and in Technicolor, first class services, what's happening? And as I'm coming to you live and in Technicolor, I finally got the blue screen off. It was a me thing. No need to blame StreamYard. I'm sorry, StreamYard. I bitched and sent a message, and sure enough, on my screen, they had this whole thing where it's like, oh, if you're using Chromecast or if you're using Apple products, Apple put the blue screen on there. So you got to go into the Apple camera settings and take off the blue screen. So that was the virtual part that I was supposed to do, not the virtual green screen with StreamYard. It was the green screen with Apple. Duh. So let me get back to what Max. Yeah, that's Max Tax. So Max Tax, you're gonna have to explain to me how this subcontracting thing would even work. I'm curious. So in the comment section, you type in, or you can come up if you like, but you can type in how you think subcontracting works. Because I am curious as to how you would believe something like that would work. Looks like the Dodd house. What did you do to have the wife mad at you? No, bro, I just got here. So you're a little late, right? So I this is not all the stuff, but this is the stuff from the van. I had to take the pack out stuff from the van because I had to move. I had to move household goods, and once I was done with the household goods, I had to move my my warehouse, all my stuff from there we go. From the garage, and I had a storage. I had no idea I had so much stuff in storage. I had a shed, which could have been my other studio, but I had so much stuff out there it took me a month. I thought it would just be like a nice little weekend moving stuff. It took a month to move all that stuff. Well, and then taking the kid back and forth to school and stuff like that. So anyway, it took me, oh yeah, you can't even see some of the other Milwaukee stuff I have on this wall over here. So yeah, brother, I am moving, and yeah, you can't even see all the other Milwaukee stuff I got over here, down and everywhere. This was my mini one to cut locks and things like that. You got to get on up. OSHA approved HEPA filter vac for the hammer drill and whatnot. I got all my stuff there. I had all kind of kits. Be OSHA compliant when it's time to do construction. Construction is down right now though, so I don't have to worry about that. Doing these new units. Just one of my refrigerant work bags. Oh, for pack out. Oh yeah, they're just so much you can't see. But this stuff goes back into the van. So finally, there we go. Anyone? Well, Max Tax says this. Well, years ago, I had a few sub offices. However, I'm in the tax business. However, it makes perfect sense why you wouldn't want to do that. I made a killing. Right, but it doesn't work that way on this side of things. That's usually, I don't want to really be offensive, but that's amateur hour. Only time you would subcontract out some work is if, first of all, it's going to be a customer that you don't give a damn about. Maybe you're on vacation. So you're on vacation, you're sick, you're hurt. Vacation, sick, hurt. Outside of those three things, that is not something that you would do. Right? So you're not supposed to expose your client to anybody else other than you or your employees. If you're subcontracting out work, that customer is going to cut you out. So what's the point? What's the point of you when the guy that's doing the work is there in front of them? You already run so much risk of the customer poaching your client. With new customers and stuff like that, they'll ask me. They're like, "Oh, hey, would you want to work for me? You want to?" A lot of people, they'll ask me. They say, "Hey, man, how come you don't have Hispanic employees?" And I'm like, "Look, man, anytime you have Hispanic employees, the very first thing that Hispanics at the end user Hispanic company, what they do is they're going to ask that person to come and jump ship. They're going to say, hey, mijo, we got plenty of work for you, man. Would you come on over here, man? We got work, man. We got plenty. We're going to take good care of you, man. You want to come over here? We got, oh, man, it's going to be love. It's going to be love, man. So, like I see it all the time. Like I'll be out on a job and there'll be plumber there, there'll be the electrician, there'll be tile work guys there, and I'm there doing my thing. And then they'll be approaching the other people. This is when we're like finishing up and I'm like doing startups and stuff like that. And they'll go up to the Hispanic guy and they'll try to get the Hispanic guy to come on. Oh yeah, man, we got 15 locations, 15 restaurants, man. We got plenty of work, man. We need a guy like you. And so that's what they do. And then the women especially, like the women will come up to me and they be like, you don't have no Hispanic? No hablo español? And I be like, no hablo español, señorita. Mi no comprende, And then they'll say something like, oh, I wish you can understand or something. I'll be like, claro. they be so freaked out, so confused, and they just all conversations stop. And then they'll say something like, oh, I wish you can understand or something. I'll be like, claro. they be so freaked out, so confused, and they just all conversations stop. And then they'll say something like, oh, I wish you can understand or something. I'll be like, claro. they be so freaked out, so confused, and they just all conversations stop. all conversations stop around me. Bruh, them hens be like, and in the minute I laugh at one of their jokes or something, they stop. It was like when somebody sneezed during COVID. And it's like, I mean, you know, they'll say something, you know, it's like, it's not too bad, not too derogatory or something like that, but they'll say something like, you know, they say something to equivalent of, girl, you can get with him and then you can get your green card. He make good money and he a nice looking negro. And then I'll laugh or smirk and they'll be like, oh, oh, you understand? I'll be like, no, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Hello, hola, mija. And they'll shut it all down. They'll shut it all down. Yo, oh, thank you. 47, Agent 47. Thank you very much. So this is an evolution. Agent 47. It's an evolution. So part of what I am trying to show is like what I'm working on. So excuse the other stuff, but yeah, I got the Volrath. Got this one. I got oh damn, this battery's heavy. Got batteries and stuff. And over here, you might even see my daughter's rabbit. This is why I'm always sneezing and whatnot. Hold on one second. And we're walking. Let me introduce you to the nose runner. You're such a ham. Get the hell out of here. I am highly allergic, by the way. I am highly allergic. But anyway, if my wife were to see this, she'd lose her freaking mind. So I got the Menu Master here. I took out both of them a couple days ago. So I got to do something with an inverter. Got to do an inverter, or because every freaking thing I got is 220. Because I don't feel like running other lines. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got 220. The price of copper, by the time I run another line, I might as well just go ahead and do the damn inverter and some freaking solar. There's a best room. It's a bedroom right above here, and there's a little bit of roof over there, enough to support 2 solar panels on each side. And I think I'll bring that in. I think I will do something with that space. Bring that power in. Probably power a mini split. Probably power up a mini split. Partially because I'm not ready to eat rabbit just yet. So I want to keep it cool in here for my daughter's rabbit. Of course, I would like to make it cool in here too. I know it doesn't seem like it yet, but yeah, my wife's car is going to be able to come on in here. All this is going to go. This goes back into the truck. Everything goes back into the Sprinter. So, but I do want the availability to show you guys some stuff, and show you guys some stuff in comfort. My comfort. So that's what's going on. So first step is we finally got the green screen off. I got some of the stuff in here to show you guys. We'll be able to show you the stuff without 220 volt power. I'll be able to just go over everything that's there and some of the issues that the customers had, and I'll be able to clean some of this stuff. Fun fact, I already have a client for the combi oven. I mean, not combi, for the speed oven. So it's a wonderful bar that I like to frequent. And I was there till closing. Well, once again, my wife is out of town. I was there till closing, and the owner was sitting down with me, and he was talking about how he wanted to do something with his kitchen. So I went over there, and he's got ventilation. I'd have to take care of the ventilation, but I'm like, type of bar he's got, he doesn't need much. He didn't even need the fryer. I said all he needs is this damn like I said, bro, all you need is something like a little speed oven or something. And it hit me. I'm like, damn, I've got two. I got two speed ovens. One that is fully functional, and then the other one needs at least a couple of grand worth of work. So, so that's where that puppy's going. That puppy's gonna go to that bar. He's a real nice guy. I'm gonna let him use it. I'm not even gonna rent it to him because I tell you guys about renting all the time. But he really wants to get up and running. He's already got his food license, and so an $11,000 purchase would be kind of pricey, kind of price prohibited. Let me woosah. Let me calm down a little bit. Hold on. Let me take off the shoes. Let me walk around on the carpet. So that would kind of be a little price prohibited. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let him use it. Let him test out some food items. He is not a Restaurant Depot guy. We talked about it, and he was like, yeah, I'm flipping out the cards. I'm flipping out the Costco. I got Costco. Flipped out the Costco card. Flipped out the Gordon's. Flipped out the Restaurant Depot. Flipped out the Cisco to go. Just And out of all of them, he likes Gordon's. I shop at Gordon's too. Gordon's is the competitor to Cisco to go. Gordon's doesn't carry, Gordon's doesn't carry this. They don't carry the same lines that Restaurant Depot carries. So like Da Vinci syrups is what they carry versus Torriani that Restaurant Depot carries. The daiquiri stuff is different as well. It's a lot of it's all different brands. It's all different brands that Restaurant Depot doesn't carry. And my daughter doesn't like Gordon's food. She's okay with Restaurant Depot, but she does not like Gordon's food. But that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna buy Gordon food and put it in there. And all he needs is freezer, fridge, and a speed oven. That's it. You can put the speed oven. He can do flatbreads. He could do he can do pizzas. He can do flatbreads. He can do any other stuff. The egg rolls, wings. You can even do wings and all that kind of stuff. In that they come not the speed oven. My bad. Woo! So LED Handyman says build a shed or an awning. Yes. So I promised my wife that I would. On the other side of this wall, there's another bedroom, and that's where I have been broadcasting to you all. And that's going to be a bedroom. So I got mattresses here and stuff like that. We haven't decided on what bed and what kind of design is going to be in that room, but I'm not going to be in that room for long. I have plenty of room in the backyard to do a shed. I'm actually thinking about doing, current trend is to do the solar panels on the fence. So like I said, some solar panels on the fence. I put some on the roof over there, and then I probably would put some on the shed. EcoFlow, a split system in here, but EcoFlow makes a nice portable AC and heat unit, and that's something that I am definitely going to. That's something I'm definitely going to gonna get, because I'm already on the ecosystem. The van is gonna stay eco. The house might be EG4, especially once I start getting the transformers. I mean the inverters. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yo, contractor, I've been seeing your stuff, man. Your AI skits, very funny, brother. Very funny, very funny. So LED says up to 30 feet DC to DC is easy for solar. Yes, because I also have a DC to DC charger, and that's what I use for my EcoFlow. I got the EcoFlow DC to DC charger. And I'm going to do some batteries. I don't know if I'm going to do the golf cart batteries. I don't know if it's going to be 48. I don't know if it's going to be 24. I don't know if it's going to be 48 or 24, or if I want to go with some server rack batteries. I'm gonna have to see how that works. I'm gonna see how that works, brother. But yeah, I'm with you like that. I'm with you with that one. You make it sound like you have a problem with the wife. No, it's the other way around. I am a problem for the wife, brother. I am a problem for the wife. Yes, yeah. Now you guys see, yes, I'm with the rabbit. The rabbit causes me all kind of problems. I got 4 more years. My daughter's gonna be going off to college soon, and maybe I have some rabbit confit or something down the road. Getting some duck fat. So, I've been feeding that damn thing enough. Good to see you here, brother. Good to see you. Really? Good to see you. Glad you with us in the land of the living. Yo, Agent 47. How many years should a commercial tech work for someone before going independent? The answer is they don't. 0. You really don't need to work for anybody before you go independent. So I am the only one here that is actually providing an alternative method, right? I am providing, you can actually, this is the longer way, but you're not beholden to anybody. So I teach everybody to start out doing ice machine cleaning. So you could start out in this business cleaning ice machines. There's some rules. You got to make sure the damn thing works. You know, you got to make sure that it makes at least a batch of ice. You know, we really don't have time to watch it make 3. So the trick with that is you got to observe the ice that's already been made. Check the ice that's been made. Compare it with the ice that just recently been produced. Compare if they are the same ice. It is a good chance that the ice machine is going to be okay. If they are different ice, if it's a circular ice cube and the other one kind of looks like a half crescent, no, they're buying ice. Something is wrong with that ice machine, and chances are you cleaning it is not going to fix it, because everybody thinks that cleaning is going to fix it. So in that case, you have to tell them this is only cleaning so that a technician can work on it. All of us need the machine clean, floats clean, turbidity sensors clean. We need everything clean before we can even work on the machine, test it out to make sure that, you know, what is actually wrong with it. Right? Yes, there are refrigerant issues, but the problems are mainly non-refrigerant related. And so you can actually make six figures, you can make six figures ice machine clean. You can make six figures. You can actually make more than six figures. You can actually hire people there. In every city, there are companies out there that all they do is ice machine clean. So you can start off with that. That could be your base. And then you can progress and grow from there. Whether you want to get into commercial dishwashers, whether you want to get into commercial laundry, whether you want to go with hot side, maybe you start off with some refrigeration, start doing other stuff with refrigerators, evaporators. What do we got here? Evaporators. Like this is a drain yodel loop for I keep wanting to say Champion, Continental. So start trying your hand at seal system work by replacing tubing that has been corroded. Or you get into the controllers. This is a big issue. Controllers. So this one works. It's a Corel controller, but I put down that the display is damaged. It doesn't work. Well, I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure. I'm in Houston. Our Asian population is huge. We have the largest Little Vietnam in the country. Oh, there's nothing wrong. Oh, yeah, there is. This one came off a Saba fridge. And this one says, yeah, I wrote down that this one works. It just does not display temp. So yeah, both of these have some kind of display. This is a Dixel. And this is a Corel. It's a Corel controller. Should say from Italy. They can be made in Italy or, oh, no. This one is made in Brazil. I don't know any Portuguese. This one is made in Brazil. This Dixel, this Dixel is made in China. It's made in China. So anyway, these are emergency units. I have found this. So you have a unit, and what will happen is that when they go into defrost, it'll overload the unit and burn them out. And it's funny enough, I haven't seen bad display. This was some time ago. This was some years ago. Like back in 2018. See the date? Back in 2018, we were having some problems with the displays, and it wouldn't display temp. Yeah, this is 2019. 2018, 2019. So I have not been running into that. Hold on a second. My unit is telling me that it is running low on battery. Oops. I am consuming a huge amount of power because I'm running the monitors, the Stream Deck, laptop. All that was feeding off the laptop battery for right now. So now I got it feeding from the EcoFlow. EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. And there are that reminds me, Gorilla Contractor, you still here? You still here? Oh, so 4747, Agent 47. It doesn't take any time at all. Judging by your name, usually what happens in the oh good, you're still here. Go. I want to talk to you for a minute. Usually what happens here is I don't know how well you mesh with the Patels, but no one likes to do service with the gas stations, with the hotels and gas stations. And so what typically is done in my market is that they will have one or two service companies to take care of their businesses. And those one or two service companies, they're the ones that will do the air conditioning, the walk-in coolers, the beer coolers at the gas stations, the ice machines and stuff like that. So and every now and then they'll take care of stuff at the people's homes and stuff like that. But that's what they do. So I usually see like one of the guys at training, whether it's for Hoshizaki or Manitowoc or Isomatic, especially Isomatic. Isomatic is big in convenience stores and gas stations. So Agent 47, yeah, that's primarily where you would start is ice machine cleaning, because all of those places need ice machine service, and no one wants to touch those locations. There was even, they don't have it anymore, but there was a company that had on their website, no gas stations, no hotels. So he doesn't have that anymore, but he used to have that. But yeah, so you're good with that. You'd have an unlimited resource with the hotels, gas stations. So yeah, that's primarily would be your lane. Sorry about that. Now, brother contractor. Yo, how are things going with hearing back from Anchor Solex, EcoFlow, EG4? Oops. Did you call Opus? Opus. Some guys will call it Oops. Some guys call it Opus. It's supposed to be Opus chargers. So the things are really heating up with installing, not just, it's not really solar, but installing battery power, setting up the racks for battery, because we're all doing some sort of inverter business, because I've been getting a lot of videos on installing a switcher and it allows you to hook up your dryer on one end, and on the other end, it has the receptacle for EV. And the switcher will actually, when you plug in the EV, it will deaden the receptacle in that has the dryer attached to it. So that's an op, and then it only transfers power to the EV. So a lot of those are being pushed. I think that was pushed at the last CES show in Vegas. I think there's like 3 or 4 different brands that are pushing that. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are quite a few Asian energy warehouses. So LED Handyman, my whole thing with this is that I want to make sure that I get a system that I have. Now I'm going to be able to have some kind of tech support. Okay. Some kind of tech support, something like that. A lot of Chinese stuff is fly by night. I have heard good things about the Chinese, a lot of Chinese stuff. I mean, my EcoFlow is Chinese. It's some kind of Chinese, Japanese collaboration. Okay, another contractor says he reached out to all of them except for one.
Anyone?
Which one did you not reach out to?
Anyone?
Let's hear it, brother.
We go.
So for yes, you can build your own battery bank actually for cheaper, but they don't have a lot of those DC to DC chargers. So to do the DC to DC charger, that's what everybody was so excited about, the Blue Eddy. Oh, and I forgot about Blue Eddy. Did you call Blue Eddy? Oh, the Opus. What about Blue Eddy?
This is it. I'm telling you, this is it.
Did you call Blue Eddy? Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this holiday. It could be. All right, let me see here. Da. Oh man, what the hell? Hold on, let me see if I can get this thing to join. Where'd it go? I sent it to you. I sent you Blue Eddy.
How good of you to join us.
I sent you Blue Eddy, brother. I sent you Blue Eddy. I sent you a lot, but that was all for rezone. Let me see here what we got. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Here's Blue Eddy. Blue Eddy power. Like I said, I am on EcoFlow. Remember I sent you this one? So Blue Eddy is up there. The prices have all dropped, but each and every one of these guys, see, look at look at how they're hyping it up. Each and every one of these guys is looking for. Come on, man. Let me go down. Let's see here. See, so these are some of their home solutions. Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, we'll work it out. These are some of their home solutions. See, so they have. This is the EV setup I was telling you about, where they're looking for contractors to just put in the EV plug. And then they have their other charge controllers and whatnot. There's a disconnect. and then they have their other box. So this is a very common thing. I think EcoFlow lets you do well. EcoFlow does have one that only does a 3 system, and then their top of the line one, I think you can do like about 4 or 5, and then those can stack up an additional 4 or 5. But let me show you. See, so this is their whole thing, like solar panel. Here we go with the oh damn it! Come on, man, stop doing this to me. Oh shoot, that's not bad. The Blue Eddy for the home backup. Yeah, there they go with the Hub A to power all your stuff, all your 220-volt needs. And as you see, there are the appliances. Damn, this thing is killing me with that. There are your appliances. That's how this ties in with us. So, Mike Reed, why are you showing? Oh, nice, 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 nice. So you guys might keep saying, Mike Reed, why are you showing me this solar stuff? Once again, I am showing you the solar because the states are phasing out gas appliances, residential and commercial. They're phasing them out. California is on the forefront. Chicago's got that on the list. New York has that on the list. Chicago had the Great Fire. After the Great Fire, they had buildings that were they had no gas in them at all. The buildings were all electric. So a lot of those older high rises, there's no gas in them anyway. They are all electric. So Chicago's been on that. Chicago's been on that. Yes, phasing out commercial gas. Here in Houston, the Jack in the Box locations were all electric. So one of my clients, I was in there, I'm like, man, what the hell place? It was a nightclub. And I was like, man, what the hell place was this? What restaurant was this? There's no gas anywhere. It was going to cost him like $12,000 or more. I think it was going to cost him more to run gas service. And yeah, the gas company was like, yeah, there's never been gas service here because this was a Jack in the Box and it was all electric. So there are quite a few places that are all electric. And guess what? We deal with food trucks and food trailers. Those can be all electric, on solar, DC alternator chargers, and you wouldn't actually need a large bank. I mean, the reason why you would have you could use a bank, a battery bank, but most people are already, they can run you can actually run a generator to the DC alternator. Blue Eddy has that ability. EcoFlow has that ability. So you can run a generator to your power station, and that power station then transfers that power in DC to your batteries, and in turn they can then use their hot side equipment. The hot side equipment, your turbo air fryer and stuff like that to make pizzas with, it takes 2 minutes to make a pizza from a raw dough to finished product. So it's not like this stuff is on all the time like it used to be. It's not like it's, but there's a lot of all electric, and I'm gonna jump around real quick and I'm gonna show you guys. Matter of fact, I just showed you guys that all the speed ovens are electric. All the speed ovens. So here is the Turbo Chef Fire, and the price has come down. Nice. Here's a Turbo Chef Fire, and it's called Fire, but there is no fire. It is all electric. It is single phase. So this unit comes with a NEMA 630. Let me make that bigger. Yo, yeah, a lot of places are going with that because they have so much space, so much real estate for that. And yes, like Nightbot says, hit the button. Yes, hit that button. Let me take myself off of here. Let me show you. Let me show you something. So it is 2 screens, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. So like I said, 2 minutes. Healthy style pizzas, hearth style pizzas in as little as 90 seconds. With the TurboChef 5. Countertop pizza ovens. And only 18 inches. Beautiful. And there it is. I see these at the conventions all the time when they're trying to sell people on a food concept. When they try to get them to buy a franchise in a pizzeria, they will go ahead and whip out the fire and let you know, that way when you're going by, you're able to sample the pizza, so you know what the product is going to be like for that pizzeria. And it doesn't need an exhaust hood or anything like that. So they just set this up on the convention floor. And it's the same thing. You just set this up in a food truck. Now you don't need a hood. You don't need any of that stuff. So you don't need gas. You don't need propane. You don't have to worry about that. But how are you going to power it? You got, like LED Handyman said, hey, look, you got all that space on the top of the food truck or trailer. You can put solar up there. You can have some batteries. You can have your DC to DC alternator charger, and then you have your power station. And utilizing those things, you would be able to run your food truck. If you are in a shaded area, you also have the ability to use those portable solar panels and put them elsewhere and run that power on over. Then when the nighttime comes, you would rely on the battery and DC, the DC alternator charger, and push come to shove the a propane tank run generator. Push come to shove. And that would only, you would only be talking about that generator running for like an hour to 2 hours to charge up your batteries. But anyway, this is what's coming. And so I'm just letting you know, this is what's coming. As this guy right here.
The answer to life's great mysteries. That man is Negrodamus.
You, sir.
That man is me, and I am him. And I am telling you that this is what is coming. I forgot what that logo stuff was. This is what's next. California phasing out gas. So right here, California is phasing out natural gas in commercial settings. I don't know. Did I say that loud enough? Hold on, let me turn this down. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down. California is phasing out natural gas in commercial settings, primarily targeting water heaters and furnaces by 2030 to reduce emissions. While direct statewide ban on natural gas stoves is not currently in effect, Following legal challenges, the state is pushing towards all electric new construction, mandating zero NOx standards for appliances. So that is what they're doing. That's California. Normally they're on their own, they're bullshit, but they are not on their own with this one. They are not on their own. California is just one of others. Let me see here. Phasing out natural gas in commercial kitchens. Let me see. 75 California cities. Just like I said, New York City. Yes, New York City is in cahoots. And I'm telling you, Chicago's in there somewhere. it ain't popping up, but Chicago's in that damn list. Chicago's always been like that. It's single phase. What do you mean by it's single phase? A lot of stuff is single phase. Single phase or three phase don't make a difference. A lot of stuff is single phase. But I'm getting some inverters that are single phase. But it's like, it means shit. It is what it is. And here I was thinking I was gonna kill it in the gas appliance game. Well, I mean, you can still kill it. I mean, you got years to go. And Michael Emmanuel.
Good of you to join us.
Michael Emmanuel, thank you for being here and being involved, being active on this YouTube channel.
Being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. Well, welcome back.
Welcome back to the Mickey Picky Show. California thinks electric is the answer to everything. And that is true. That is true. But as you can see here, and y'all, you got New York City. Yeah, New York City. That old Pace Picante commercial. They are going to be phasing out natural gas. Seattle, of course, weirdo Seattle. Seattle is also doing that as well. And there's others on the eastern seaboard. They're doing it as well. And I don't know why Chicago isn't on this damn list, because Chicago has so many locations that are already all electric. Just because of the scarring that Chicago has because of the Great Fire. And Bessie the cow kicking over the lamp and burning down all those damn buildings. Phasing out natural gas commercial kitchens. Chicago. See? In 2024, from Taft Law Firm, Chicago, they're prohibiting the use of natural gas appliances, gas stoves, and boilers. So Chicago's just keeping it on the hush-hush. That's the Chicago way. Oh, damn, let me go back. So that is just the Chicago way. Chicago is pushing to phase out natural gas in new construction. So see, that's what I'm like, you guys, you're just not making a big noise about it. While the ordinance targets new buildings, commercial kitchens. Since some of you seem to be a little hard of hearing, commercial kitchen restaurants are currently exempt from the strict immediate ban, but they are doing new construction. Commercial kitchens, the initial ban, right? Commercial kitchens and hospitals are currently, but it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, they got rid of all that stuff, man. California, here I come. Yeah, so Agent 47. Crazy that Cali also got rid of small engines. So I take it that you were here, since you know. And probably sounds like you are on the West Coast. What is this going on? Yeah, what is this? Max Tax. Man, I do appreciate you so much, man. I do appreciate the contributions to the show. Let me see if I got something from Max Tax. Hold on a second. Let me flash this up there while I talk to the peoples. I do appreciate you. This is Max Tax. Please hit up the brother. He can do your taxes. Here's his information. You can give him a call at 414-400-7100. That's 414-400-7100. And that's Max Tax. See if I got his email. MaximumTechCenter.com is his email. Let's do that. That was a very generous donation. I do appreciate you, brother. All right, that's his email. It is in the chat. And pin that. So, oh, you were asking about the pizza oven. Well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if it's 208, 218, 220, 240. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's single phase or three phase, really, brother. That's really not a big deal. That's all gonna be in the Turbo Chef. Let me just go right to the Turbo Chef website. All right, Max Tax. I'm going to take it off of that screen, and we're walking, and we're walking. And here we go. So, the Turbo Chef Fire Artisan Pizza Oven, and fun fact, the other ovens do pizza too. It's just that this is the specialty for this unit. It has been designed specifically to reach the higher temperatures quicker. The ovens that I have, they do the same thing. They have the same stone and all that other stuff. I believe they accommodate up to a 12-inch, no, maybe a 10-inch pizza. So that one accommodates a 14. But this, I think, accommodates up to a 10 that I have. And, this one, it takes like about 10, 15 minutes to warm up. See? So here's the numbers. Here's the numbers, brother. There's the numbers. Let me take myself off the screen. Crazy looking self. So the Fire High Speed Impingement Oven in jet black. So you can select whether you're going to be 208 or 240. The same NEMA 630 plug, and it is, what the hell? It's just, oh yeah, damn, single phase. My bad. Yeah, single phase. There it is right there. So they're all single phase. So it's single phase. And like what I had to do for the other Turbo Chefs that I put in, you actually go into controls, and the first thing you do when you set it up is you test your voltage, and then you match the voltage with the controller. So if it's 208, 210, you go with 208. If it's 220, if it's 220, 230, whatever, you go with 240. And so that's what you select on the controls, and you're off to the races. So what did I do here? I'm selecting the sheet. So we kind of got into the weeds with this thing. I really hadn't planned on making this about the Turbo Chef. I just really like this unit. I've eaten pizzas from this unit, a couple of different locations, different style pizzas. I am in love with this damn pizza. I'm in love with it. I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I don't care who knows it. So it like I said, pizza from scratch, a raw dough, 2 minutes, fully cooked pizza through and through, crisp, crunchy crust. Yeah, an internal catalytic converter to limit smoke, grease, and odor emissions. You do not need a hood. So this is kind of like one of the things that I want is, well, I've already got some now. So this is my thing where I want. So this is my thing. So I desperately want to, because I got two of them. I want one of these ovens up and running in my home, because I see my customers use them. I mean, Starbucks, like I said, the restaurants, the bars, the tropical smoothies, and PJ's Coffee. And I would tell you, the one that has utilized these speed ovens the most has been Tropical Smoothie. It's probably why they burn through them so much, because they take everything. They take squash and cranberries and everything else, and they'll cut them up from raw. They'll cut them up, put them in there, and then it's just this. The smell is just. It just gets you. It's like when you go into Whole Foods, and Whole Foods is, well, before they got bought out by Amazon. But man, when Whole Foods would like cut up their squash and apple and cranberry and all that stuff, and they would roast it, instead of that cooking time being 45 minutes and all that, cranberries and all that, oh man, it's so good. You're talking about 2 minutes. The impingement oven, the use of microwave, that stuff, it just, the juices caramelized in 2 minutes. And it just, I'm in there working, and it's the smell is just driving. I'm telling you, it's better than any woman's perfume. I mean, when you get a little older, you tend not to care about that. You like really want some really good food, and it just amazes me that these, I hate to denigrate these poor little girls, but they got no skill, no talent, and they're just roughly chopping these damn vegetables. They put it onto the silicone pads, they throw it in there, push a button, walk away. The thing goes beep, they open it up, and I just like, it smells so good. And the sweet potato and everything else. Man, I'm telling you, I got to get the inverter up like right away. I got to get the inverter up, because it's just like to put one up like in a food truck. It should be just like a no-brainer, but nobody's doing it yet. I don't understand. I don't understand why they're not doing it. It doesn't make any sense. It's not like it's like microwave cooking. It is 700-degree heated air that's being blown around at 700 miles an hour inside that oven cavity. So, and, I mean, they use like 10% microwave, or you can bump it up to whatever percentage you want to, but the microwave is only running for a small amount of time to cook the food internally, while the outside gets browned. And that's what, it doesn't matter if it's a Manna Menu Master, it don't matter if it's Practica, it doesn't matter if it's Mary Chef, Turbo Chef. All of those are fine. The only reason why I mentioned the Turbo Chef Fire is because they're pretty much the only one that has that. The other one, the rest of them don't even bother with it. They like, look, just put pizzas in our regular ovens. Be about your business. Give us the damn money and go away. That's how the rest of them feel. And they have panini. They have panini presses for these units. But yeah, single phase, brother. Single phase. Hell, the one I got here is single phase. Yeah, it switches between 60 amp and 50 amp. So it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, brother. All that other stuff. Hold on, let me make sure we got. Now, this was a holiday. I mean, because the kids were out of school and all that. I really wanted to talk about, not so much about the Restaurant Depot, but I really wanted to talk about, I believe it's Tom's. Let's go to restaurant business. And whatever you guys have to, whatever questions you guys have, you can bring it. This is completely open at all times. Yeah, I'm using the oven in the food truck idea. Brother, I don't know how people aren't using them in the food trucks. I don't get it. I mean, I see them in the restaurants, especially the fire. Brother, more and more places I go to, and there's just like a row. Like, you know how the cheesy bars have air fryers? They have like residential air fryers. They'll have like 5 or 6 air fryers making wings and stuff in the back. And egg rolls or something like that. Hot pocket type bullshit. Nicer establishment, nicer bars, they have like 4 or 5 of the Turbo Chef fires. That fire engine red, and it looks so impressive. It looks impressive because it doesn't. I mean, if you're serving this to people that are drinking, that are primarily consuming alcoholic beverages, I mean, do you really need a Baker's Pride pizza oven from 1940, 1960? I mean, really? No, you don't need that damn thing that looks like the back end of a school bus. You don't need that big ass pizza, 3-deck pizza oven. You don't need an XLT conveyor oven. You don't need all that. That Amazon, that Turbo Chef Fire it does the job. I mean, by the time they finish making a pizza, the pizza that they put in is already done. So it is just, the flow is crazy. Flow is crazy. Crazy. I'm really excited that I got my stuff. I got 2, but I'm sick, man. I'm sick. I don't even want to give one temporarily as a loaner. I don't even want to give one to this guy that has the bar that wants to start serving food. And I know what it means for him, but I'm just such a freaking hoarder that I'm like, no, it's mine. I don't want to let you have it, even for a week, because this is what we mean to restaurants and bars. Like, he could actually double his take. He could double his income at his bar if he were to serve food, because he serves the beverages and he lets people bring in food from the surrounding restaurants. So, and I always told him that was nuts. I said, dude, why don't you have something? And he tried grilling and the city shut him down when he was grilling and stuff like that. But I'm like, bro, yeah, it is. Let's do flatbreads. You could do flatbreads. You could do pizzas. You could do paninis. You could do, all this. Buy shit from Gordon's. Do nachos. You could do nachos. That's what Chipotle. So Chipotle does. It's essentially their nacho warmer. So you'll see a Turbo Chef in Chipotle, and that's what they're doing. What they're doing. International Quiet Storm. Yes. Hey, brother. It was the green screen thing was Apple. It was Apple. They were like, yeah, I have to go into the camera, and the green screen was. It was freaking Apple. It was freaking Apple. Oh, I made a big fuss with StreamYard, and then like a couple hours later, there was a big thing on the message board. Like, if you guys are using Apple products, just know that the Apple's putting the blue screen up there. It isn't us, it's Apple. So you got to go to the camera setting in Apple and turn off the virtual setting in Apple. And make sure to say that like as many times as possible. And I was like, oh. I was like, oh. Yeah, so it was me. Yeah, it wasn't StreamYard. It was me. It was me. Yeah. So now I got all my stuff. I got the I didn't even show you guys the other compressors. Oh, so I showed off all my little compressor collection. All my brand new. I only got about six, seven. I only got about 6 or 7 compressors over here. 50-year-old man talking about 6, 7. That's what happens when you have kids late. So I got about 6 or 7 compressors over here, various different types. I'm getting rid of all the damn bags. Not bags, the boxes, all the damn boxes. Oh, so some of you guys are here. You missed the earlier tour. Oh, woo! Oh, these. Wrong side. Oh, this is also an Umbrico. Yeah, this is much different than the other one. What is this one? This is it's a 404. Hold on 1 second. I'm not wearing any shoes. Just they fall on my feet. Okay. All of these brand new units. Ooh. So I gotta categorize all these damn things. I only have like maybe 20 evaporators, but I have about 40 brand new compressors. I ain't lifting that bullshit no more. 40. So these are the ones just here at the house. These are the ones here at the house that I took out of boxes. See, all brand new with dryers and everything. All brand new with dryers. So yeah, a couple of grand worth of compressors I just had sitting around in boxes. And the problem with that is they were well protected, as you see. Only one of them has a little bit of rust on the bottom feet. Here it is right here. Oh God, I don't want to lift that one anymore. But the cardboard does attract critters. and all that other stuff, and the foam is made out of stuff that they eat and stuff like that. So all that stuff had to go. All of that had to go. Oh, got my copper lines. Because yes, I know so many people they don't believe that I do refrigeration work, but yes, I do refrigeration work. It's just not my favorite. Just not my favorite, people. Calm down. Got all my stuff from Chipotle. These are for the griddle, the panini. No, stuff on panini press. To do the tortilla. These are tortilla press. I got everything to rebuild one. This is the main computer. The logic board is in here with boards and all that stuff. I actually was responsible for taking care of, what's the serial number on this? Serial number, why do I want to frame this shit? I got, if you can look here, serial number 000004. I actually was responsible for looking after the, was it units 1 through 4? But definitely 3 and 4. So definitely unit 3 and 4. This was the 4th one they had ever made. And I don't know what happened to the tag from 3. They're telling me that I actually was responsible for 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was like, gee, thanks for telling me later. So all the other components, I don't think that goes to. Oh, it does go there. Huh. Oh, it does. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't. Anyway, they gave me some touchpads, some screens, some other stuff. Yeah, he gave me a whole kit. I have a whole pack out for just stuff for Chipotle. But before I realized that I was actually taking care of the inaugural units from that company, it was too late. The other boxes I had already threw away, so I was only able to salvage units 3 and 4. But I did 1 and 2 at some. They told me I did 1 and 2 at some other store. So I had the honor of looking after and fixing the other ones, because somehow I'm not a blabber. Well, because I'm not a big company, so it's not like it was gonna get out. And I'm telling you all, it's not like it's gonna get out anyway. So, anything else that you guys wanted me to go over before we wrap this up? Because it's just a holiday. We're just chopping it up. It's holiday. So, oh yes, what? Because I wanted to do talk about like a restaurant group from Restaurant Business Online. Carl's Jr. is closing down some stuff, so this is courtesy of Restaurant Business. Go check them out. Ooh, Chick-fil-A hits a ceiling, huh? I can care less about those religious freaks. I'm not a big fan of Chick-fil-A, especially now. I was cool with Chick-fil-A when they were using Hoshizaki, but now they're pretty much using Follett across the board. So if you would like work at Chick-fil-A, get your training on Follett, get your training on Henny Penny, get your training on Champion. They use, what's that one at Charleston Refrigeration, which I'm not a big fan of. What the hell else they use? Grindmaster. So that's what's the face? That's them. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do some real work. I'm gonna do some real work, tell you about some real stuff, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. Can Burger King ever catch McDonald's? That's a very quick, simple, easy no. So I prefer Burger King over McDonald's, but that is a very easy, simple hell no. In no way, shape, or form is Burger King ever going to catch up to McDonald's. Wendy's tried. Wendy's overtook Burger King, and then now look what happened to Wendy's. Wendy's is down, and who knows if it's ever going to get back up to the #2 spot. But there is a nice article. Yeah, Red Lobster's in trouble again. Shake Shack, blah, blah, blah. Redefining Indian food. Good luck with that. Thompson Restaurants. This is courtesy of Restaurant Business Online. Thompson Restaurants, if you are in these markets, they are growing. Thompson Restaurants to add franchising to the mix. Oh, they're growing largely through acquisitions. Now they Wise Guy Pizza. So let's see where Wise Guy Pizza is. So it's a number of different brands that they are growing. I don't know where Wise Guy is. Let's check out their locations. See if any of these are something that might appeal to you. Oh yeah, this is something that's going to apply to you guys. So Wise Guy Pizza, Chinatown in DC, Navy Yard in DC, DuPont in DC. Is that supposed to be like DuPont Circle? Pentagon City in VA. Rosalind in VA. Herdon in VA. Las Olas in Florida. And now opening Atlantic Park in Vaw Beach. I haven't been to Vaw Beach in like 30 years. Good Lord. So, opportunity. So just like I was talking about that fire oven and all that stuff, pizza. Atlantic Park, Vaw Beach. If you're over there, check them out. Oh, it's open now. Yeah. Go check them out. So that means they don't have any service just yet. No service provider. Oh, New York style pizza. Boo. So that's the numbers for pickup or catering. Damn good pizza. Oh my God. Indian food. Paneer tikka. House masala. Paneer. So they have an Indian pizza. That was a concept that was attempted in Houston. Did not go so well. Oh, so what do we got here? One more thing. It's been a minute since I've been around. I wanted to learn how to clean the ice machines. Okay. So I will hit that up then before I wrap things up. Oh yeah, that's right. This is your thing, isn't it? It is your thing in the DC area. So these are all things to I mean, if you guys are over there, because you guys are like crabs in a barrel over that damn way. Lots of work in DC. I've never heard any of you guys mention this damn chain. And they've got some other stuff. So let me go into what else they've got. Let's see what else they've got. Pizza. You can get a slice, drink, and some chips. What the hell would you get pizza chips? What? For less than $7. Okay, that seems like an odd combination, but all right. One store in DC has an average unit volume of $4.5 million. Oh, nice for them.
You have to pay 1 million.
So that means if they're bringing in $4.5 million, so that means they've got a little bit of change to pay for services and the like. They got a couple of shekels. They got shekels. If I was a rich man, na 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 na. If I had all the money in the world, so they got a couple dollars. Thompson Hospitality acquired the Wise Guy chain in 2022. Milk and Honey, 2020. So let's check out Milk and Honey. Let's Milk. Oh, that appears to also. Oh, I thought I recognized that. Okay. Let's see if this is the same Milk and Honey. Because I was like, I thought I recognized the name. No, that can't be it. It's got to be a different Milk and Honey. It's got to be a different Milk and Honey. Hold on, you guys can't see. I am going to do Milk and Honey. Apparently, these are focused, in DC. So these are over here, not over here, but no. Also on the wharf. So these are primarily your DC area. That's Milk and Honey, Nice, Hospitality, Flaky, Butter Glazed Biscuits, Old Bay Wings, and our award-winning Shrimp and Grits. Every dish is made from scratch and full of flavor. How nice for them. Oh, that looks good. That looks that looks downright delectable. So anyway, most of what Thompson Hospitality Group seems to focus on is going to be over there on the East Coast. Let's see if I can find Thompson Hospitality Group. Let's just cut to the chase, and then I'm going to talk about I'm going to address that question. Thompson Hospitality. Thompson Hospitality. Join the team. Oh, you guys can't see that. Join the team. Our company name, joint ventures, restaurants, campus. Oh, campus dining. Oh, it appears that they're doing some of that other stuff too. Yeah. Well, that could be quite lucrative. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? Wait a minute. Are they busting out? Are they outside of? Whoa, that is interesting. Okay. All right. This took a little bit of a turn. So for all you Floridians, so Thompson Restaurant Group or facilities or wherever the hell, they apparently are a major player in DC. Well. Well. And you guys say that there's no work. There we go. Va Beach over that way to Norfolk. I don't know where my ex is now. She used to live over that way. They got 2 over there. Oh, that's Bob Beach. Yeah, that is Bob Beach. I used to fly into Newport News. I kicked that girl out the house and then started dating her again. Worst mistake of my life. Should just left her. Just let her stay in Virginia. Stop talking to her all together. So where do these 2 over here in Florida? Well, it appears they got more than 2 in Florida. Yacht Bar and Grill. I don't even know what the hell kind of food is that going to be Asian? Is that going to be Asian? Well, I don't think you going to Florida, brother. But Yacht? Yeah, y'all be messing around. There's all this money out there. Okay, Yacht in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, but okay, so they put a wise guy. Here's the wise guy in Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, you kind of, here's the thing. And what's this other one up here? So you want to do you want to contact the corporation and then South Bar and Kitchen in Pompano Beach. Ew. Oh shit, what's this over there by Sunrise? Where the old folk. Oh, it's a mall. Oh, Matchbox over there. Oh man, it's more than 2. Hell, that's 4. Why did they say 2 when it's 4? Because it's those and then these 2. Yeah, they picking stuff at malls and by the airport. Interesting. So they ain't got nothing but Starlink has me in Dallas. Texas. What's this over here in Ohio? You know what's funny is that we speak all these native languages, all these native words, names all the time, and people are what's dude? Ohio is not an English name. Louisiana, Tallahassee, these are not English names. You're speaking a language from North America when you talk about, these different names, man. Iowa, Ohio, Wisconsin, Illinois. All of these are native. Those are native words. So here you go, man. You got all of these places over here in DC. There's the one in Pentagon City. Oh, so there's 2 right there. Come on, man. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Why don't want to show me? Oh, okay. So what the hell is this? All right, so this thing is messing up now. When you get into DC, it don't want to tell you what the hell the thing is. But anyway, if you are over there where this is where Benjamin Banneker, is it Benjamin Banneker? Who designed DC? Was that Benjamin Banneker? Our brother, our ancestor, Benjamin Banneker designed Washington, D.C., didn't he? Who designed Washington, D.C.? Pierre Charles L'Enfant. Who the hell is Benjamin Banneker? No. Something is wrong. There we go. Benjamin Banneker. Yeah. I thought it was Benjamin Banneker. Benjamin Banneker designed the street layout for Washington, D.C. Yeah, the black man who designed Washington, D.C. Benjamin.
And you're not rich. Blame yourself. You're not in 2008. Obviously, you can go back and say, okay, honestly, don't understand. What are they looking for?
Okay. Now we're done with the Thompson Restaurant Group. We're done with Washington, D.C. and Benjamin Banneker. We had a question. It's been a minute since you've been around and you wanted to learn how to clean the ice machines. Every single ice machine manufacturer has detailed step-by-step instructions on how to clean their ice machine. Oshizaki has, I don't know if they've kept up, but they used to have PDFs step-by-step on how to clean their machines, along with the video. Manitowoc has step-by-step videos on their all of these are for free. Everybody has them for free. Isomatic finally has official videos out now on how to clean their machines. And once again, this is ice machine training season. The most important thing is to learn how to break down the machines. So once you learn how to break them down, once you learn how to break them down, you can clean them. If you don't know how to break them down, you're never going to clean them properly, and you're going to clean them, and the machine's going to break down like a week, 2 weeks after you've gone, and the customer will be pissed. So you could do that. You could always stop by your distributor for Hoshizaki. You can stop by your distributor for Manitowoc. Make sure you call in advance. Meet with the sales rep. You can always call Scotsman sales rep, so you can meet with them at a location. Like if it's Scotsman, a URI location. And then they can go over and give you one-on-one on how to clean the machines. So they will do that at the distributor if you give them a call. A salesperson will really have no issue. We'll go ahead and tearing the unit apart for you, showing you what's important to clean, how to take it apart, how to put it back together. There's usually a salesperson. It's usually going to be either one of the main salespeople that's responsible for that brand, the parts clerk that handles the warranty, or the actual person that handles filling out the warranty claim so that you get paid. Is there a class on breaking them down? The classes for breaking them down are online. There's no one that actually has I take that back. True is giving a class on how to break the unit down, the ice machines down. Isomatic will show you how to tear the units down. If you call the Manitowoc trainer or email the Manitowoc trainer in advance and let them know that that is what you are interested in, they will then make the arrangements to do it, before training class starts, during lunch or break, or set aside some time at the end to go over that with you. So they're not going to do a class because everybody else has been working on the machines for like 15 years. The last thing they want is for somebody to say, this is how you take the machine. They don't want none of that. There would be a revolt. They would throw chairs, right? So these guys don't even want to be there, right? They want to spend at least as little time as possible at the damn class. They don't see a reason to be there, but these factories want everybody to have the same information. They want them to know what the latest and greatest is. And then they want to address things. So the factory wants to address, hey, you guys have been ordering this part. We get it back in the factory and there's nothing wrong with that part. When we get it, there's nothing wrong with it. So this is what's actually going on. This is what you need to take care of. It's not that. It's not what you guys have been ordering. So please stop ordering that shit. Order this. Because if you start ordering the wrong stuff, we're going to deny your claims. So everybody's there and they hear it right from the horse's mouth, so people don't do dumb shit. And people don't get mad and have a revolt and be like, oh, this is some bullshit. They machine's always breaking down and I don't get paid. So I ain't going to work on their stuff no more. So to alleviate that, to avoid that, they have these training classes so that everybody gets the same damn information. Rarely are there new people in the classes, just so you know. Rarely are there new people. There's only been new people in the last like 5 years or so because I keep hitting the drum on that. I keep hitting the drum like, there's classes. You guys need to go to classes. There's classes. You need to go. That's something you need to do. And these are things you're gonna have to do every single year. You got to go every single year. Any other questions about that, about the class and all that other fun stuff? What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Do I have to do this one? Do I have to do this?
Anyone? Anyone know the effects? Anyone?
Nothing? Y'all just gonna let it? Y'all just gonna let it like that? Y'all just gonna let it sit? Hold on one second. All right. Da. Good old Max Tax. And that rabbit is irritating the hell out of me, man. Oh God. All right. So if that is it, if that is all, we don't have anything else to address. Nothing else to address with you guys. So I've explained to you the process that you need to do, who you need to contact. I've let you know the future. And the future is electric. I've shown you the data. These are the other players, right? It is East Coast and West Coast. Even the ones that aren't loud about it, they're doing it under the radar. They're like, hey, all new construction, cut out that gas shit. Build with electric. My house built with electric, no gas. So you need to add to your repertoire, and that is going to be with the solar stations, with the Anchor, EcoFlow, EG4, Opus, Blue Eddy, all those different ones. And with that, I gotta go talk to a man about buying a horse. I'm gonna go to the bar and talk to the guy that wants to. We'll go to the bar and talk to the guy that wants to start serving food. He's already got his food license and all that stuff. Talk to him about spiffing up his kitchen. So we'll tear down some of these another time. we'll tear down and get to these another time. But I just want to address some of this stuff. I got rid of the blue screen. There's the oven. I made a menu master, so I got 2 of those. The one I actually took out the truck is the one that is fully functional. The other one I still have on the truck. That one, the touch panel is a little slow. That touch panel is $2,000, and it takes like 30 minutes to heat up, and then it has like a 10-minute recovery time. The one I've got in the garage, that one is fine. I did a lot of work to it, but it's for such a high volume store that they have. It's starting to go, and they didn't want to take the risk that it would actually, that $2,000 impingement blower might go out, and then it would be up the creek, because it did take like a week and a half to get the 2 replacement ovens. So they did that. They got them in. I hooked them up. I set up the voltage and all that other good stuff. And I also have to go in and do all new door gaskets at that location. So, Agent 7702, you are good, huh? You are good. And whatever questions you got, just hit me up. You know, I'll be here Mondays and I'm Mondays and Thursdays. Is that why I got to get up there? It's typically 7. It's the holiday. It's still the holiday. It's still after the holiday. So the little one was off of school. The wife is still out of town. I wasn't too sure if I had to pick her up today or tomorrow. So, and then I was cleaning up. Got my carpet, man. I was cleaning up and making a mess at the same time. Cleaning up and making a mess. Setting this stuff up. So we'll be able to have some fun. I do have some ice machines I can bring. So until I get the Starlink Mini for the van, I would primarily do stuff here. And then I damaged my fridge getting it out the house. So I gotta fix my fridge before I bring it into this one. And then I gotta sell the one that came with this house. I just got some nagging little things to do over here. So with that, I am done with my rambling for this evening's festivities. I do appreciate you all for being here. And do us all a favor and check out Max Tax. He's over there doing tax services. The time is coming up. So there's his information. Make sure you hit that brother up. And with that, I am out of here.
Lord have mercy. Bumper clot. Blood clot.
No problem, brother. No problem.
Listen, I'm trying to get this and this. You're not rich. You don't think. Why? Look, you just gotta tell you, hey. You got to have a shit.
Let's talk about something important. Are they all here?
All but one.
Well, I'm going anyway. Let's talk about something. And I'm here on a mission of mercy. I got your attention now? Good. A, B, C. A, always B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this, that endeavor, to be hot on hopes and illusions, to be hot on hopes and illusions, to be hot on hopes, be hot on hopes.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit!
We are same, but different, but still same.